Alright, drivers, like I told you before, I watch everybody's live feeds in the trucking YouTube space. I watch their videos and so on. I come across it. Young guy, I've heard about him a lot. I never went to his videos and checked him out till recently. Don Central. If you haven't checked that out, you definitely should. That kid's going to be a legend. He's got the right attitude. Don't take it too serious, you know. But I entitled this for advice for young drivers. And I'm going to give you some advice from a seasoned citizen here. I've been driving a truck for 37 years, okay? Uphill, both ways to school in the snow, you know the story. But I don't want to bullshit you none. I'm not wealthy at all. And you look at somebody my age, and you pretty much have what you're going to have. I mean, I only got a couple years left. But I'm content with it. In fact, my ideal is to not have as much as I have right now, to be honest with you. I got a couple pieces of property, and I own a home. And my home's not fancy. It's a very small little house in the Midwest. Didn't cost a lot of money. But I drove a truck. So, I know driving a truck, you're not going to ever make a hell of a lot of money. You can work in a factory or any other job. If you work, you know, you're not going to make no money. That's just the way it is. Not a lot. You're not going to be wealthy. Ever. They say, you know, if you get up in the morning and you take a shower before work, you'll make money. If you need a shower after work, you ain't gonna make no money. Not real money. But some people, they can't stand that, so they just make up stories, you know. Talk about all their cash. Well, if they're driving a truck, they're not wealthy. You may, if you're a good worker and got a horseshoe in your ass, you can make some real money by starting a fleet if everything goes right. But all these truck drivers out here that everybody makes fun of, the sad thing is, you got to rely on them to care as much about your fleet as you do. Because one of them can put you out of business. You know, you need a driver in all those trucks. And I mean, that's why I say you got to have a horseshoe in your ass to make it as a fleet owner. And you need to hit the lottery every day that one of them ain't going to put you out of business. I mean, it could happen, but I mean, you're driving a damn truck. I've done every bit of it, and I really have done it all. I ain't no genius, I'm a truck driver. You know, I've hauled heavy haul, I pulled tanks, flatbed, dry box, reefer. I mean, you have to. Eventually, you will too. You can laugh at that all you want, but you will too eventually. How in the hell are you not going to? I've been at this company for 5 years now, and we were an in-house carrier for a humongous corporation that everyone would know. And we don't have a contract now. So that tells me that they found a new lover, you know, out the door we go. That's happened to me several times. That's just the way it is when you're a contractor, you know. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to have this job. That's just the way it goes, you know. I'd cry if it if it would help. But my only advice is just to get out here and drive a truck. And don't listen to nobody telling you you need a local job, you need a over-the-road job. You know what you need. And if you right now need a local job, I'll guarantee you, you're looking for a local job. You need some asshole on YouTube to tell you what to do? No. You don't need me to tell you what to do. But if you're smart, you will listen to this. No matter what you do, if at the end of the week you don't put some money in a savings account and forget it's there or leave it alone, you'll never have nothing. And that's just the way it is. And if you can't make a house payment and not be hurt because of it, you're going to never own a home. You're going to be like some of these guys. I got a nice home. I got a swimming pool. Yeah, but 2 or 3 months without a job, you're going to be down at the Salvation Army. That's the reason I just stayed in that little house of mine. I made it work. But my kids knew where the bus stop was, and they knew when they got off, they knew that where to go home. They didn't find out that we had to move. You know, we got thrown out. We're here, there, everywhere, couch surfing with kids. I never put them through that bullshit. I worked, and I did any damn job I had to do to make a living. And if that meant driving over the road, I drove over the road. I've been driving local for a couple years. I hope to ride this out for a few more years, and I was going to skate out of town. But who knows, you know. Like I said, we lost the contract. I may be back on the road. But I won't be out there on the road telling you you got to or you don't love your family. That's the biggest crock of shit I ever heard in my life. That's an insult to everyone who drives the road, period. As if you don't give a damn about your family. That is so stupid. It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You should be at home if you can, but you don't need some asshole to tell you that. That's childish. Think about it. Just think about that. You need someone to tell you that you don't love your family to get your ass at home. Kiss my ass. I can't get over that one. That is the dumbest shit I ever heard. And you don't take advice on dieting from a fat guy. So, if someone's telling you, you know, any advice, think about it. See, I don't want to be a big asshole as that guy was. And you all know who I'm talking about. What a dumbass, man. Oh, it's just too easy. Dadgummit. Think about that, drivers. And check out Acorn. Especially you young guys, man. I've had great luck with that. I always put a little money in the savings. and I've done pretty well with it. It don't pay worth a damn, savings account, but that damn acorn's been paying dividends. And I only put $20 a week, automatically goes in there and it gets invested. I'm invested in Blue Apron, Grubhub. It's all startup companies. But it's, you know, after a couple of years, them damn dividends, I just have them automatically go back into the account and they reinvest. Mine said it reinvests after $25. Every $25, they reinvest. And, you know, I got stock in a lot of different companies. But you don't miss it, you know, it automatically comes out, goes into the account, and when it hits the 25, they invest it. And man, if you're young and you got a long way to go, and it's so diversified because you've got so many different stocks, you know, it takes a hell of a lot of different bankruptcies before you lose it all, you know. And what are you going to do with that $20? Well, if you drive a truck, you walk in a truck stop, there's that 20. So you ain't going to miss it at all. Put it in there and forget you got it. That's just my advice, drivers. And I know most of you will say, oh, shut the fuck up. Hey, that's no hill for a climber. You can't hurt me none.